Brain injury doesn't have an end date, and neither should federal funding. This year's proposed federal budget request to Congress eliminates federal funding for critical traumatic brain injury research and education programs. The proposal includes eliminating funding for the Centers for Disease Control and Prevention, the umbrella agency responsible for TBI research, including the $8.25 million marked for brain injury research and public education about the dangers of concussions. The proposed budget would also cut funding for the Traumatic Brain Injury Model Systems, a nationwide network of 16 university centers conducting critical long-term traumatic brain injury rehabilitation research, care, and finding a cure. It also includes cutting the Heads Up program, the nation's leading concussion education and prevention program. The National Concussion Surveillance System, the only ongoing federal system tracking the incidence of concussion and brain injury across age groups, would be eliminated. In response, on April 22nd, the Brain Injury Association of America, BIAA, sent an open letter to Health and Human Services Secretary Robert F. Kennedy Jr. to ask for a meeting to discuss the proposed elimination, restructuring, and funding cuts of critical brain injury programs within HHS. That meeting still has not occurred. Here's how you can help. 1. Urge HHS Secretary Kennedy to meet with the Brain Injury Association of America and restore funding to protect critical services, programs, and research. And 2. Urge your congressional representative to sign onto the bipartisan Luttrell-Deluzio Appropriations Letter, which calls on Congress to protect and sustain funding for vital brain injury programs in the upcoming federal budget. Brain injury does not discriminate. Brain injury lasts a lifetime. We cannot afford to roll back the decades of progress made in brain injury awareness, prevention, and rehabilitation. So if you want to help change the conversation around brain injury, please share this information and consider subscribing. That's all for this week on the Brain Injury Insider. Please join me next week as we continue to uncover the hidden truths about brain injury and its impact on millions of lives.